Cancer friends. This is Jamie, Little Red Tarot. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020. This is going to be a 3-in-1 reading. Timestamps will be down in the comments down below. So it's going to be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, love singles, and then career, and then love couples. Whether you're, actually dating someone seriously, or married, or engaged. Single is, you might be going on dates, but there's nobody significant. Or you're seriously single like me. So whatever resonates, whatever you want to read or listen to, timestamp down below. Again, this is Little Red Tarot. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. Please like, share, and comment. Let me know how it resonates. If you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully by the end of this video you have chosen to do so. Make sure you hit that bell so you get those notifications. Again, like and share and comment. I love to know how it resonates. I love hearing from y'all, so let me know. Okay, with that being said, this is a general reading. Keep that in mind. It may or may not resonate. If it resonates, great. If not, let it escape. It's your message. Use your intuition. Put it where it fits, but do not force it to fit. Tarot's here to help, not hinder. If you don't like the outcome, you're the captain of your own ship. You have your own free will. Change it. Entertainment purposes only. If you don't like my advice, if you don't like what the cards are saying, then don't accept it. That's the great thing about having your own free will. Energies might resonate backwards, vice versa. If I pull a major arcana card, say I pull the star card, which is for Aquarius, it could be in your chart. It could mean who you're dealing with. It could mean you have too much of the Aquarius energy or you need to take on, whatever. We'll see where it fits, okay? Don't get so caught up on feminine and masculine unless I specifically say this is a male or this is a female. It can resonate anyways. And I'm a female, so I talk from the female point of view. So if you're masculine energy watching this, don't get all caught up on the he, she's. I just talk that way because I'm feminine. So that's just, the standpoint I come from. So don't get so caught up on that unless I say this is a male. So a Queen of Cups could be a male in your life. It doesn't have to be a female, okay? So I think that's everything for that. Everything you need to know is down in the description box below. The cards that I use, the link to a free astro chart to get your free astro chart. That's redundant, okay? I just said that twice. There's a link to get your free astro chart so that you can figure out with your moon, your rising, your feminine, your masculine, where the houses are, all that. Private readings, 1 question for 15, 2 questions for 20. My email's down there, a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and accepted. So, we are going to go ahead and hop into the love singles, but let me go ahead and open up a little prayer. So whoever your higher power is, if you'd join me for just a second. Lord in heaven, I come to you in the name of Jesus for the Holy Spirit. I want to thank you for this day, and I want to thank you for these blessings. I want to thank you for this gift that you give me. I want to thank you for speaking to me and through me. I want to thank my spirits, my personal spirits, the spirits of those who are listening, and whatever messages we need to get across. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, love singles. Alright, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, love singles. Now, before I start shuffling, you must know that I have done a full reading for you twice already. And my camera was being weird, and it was full, and I'm not going to lie, I had an okay boomer moment, and it took me like 2 days to figure out how to fix my storage and download what I need to download onto another device. So, it was cutting me off at 8 minutes, but the problem is that I didn't know it shut off. So I did the whole love singles reading twice for you, my friends. And so I'm going to just recap what I remember, all right? So the first one was basically you need to heal. You're still healing from your last breakup. You're still learning how to love yourself. You're learning, how to manifest what you want. I'm a big believer in the universe doesn't hear don't. So stop saying I don't want. You start saying I want. You start being grateful for what you already have. Count your blessings, the attitude, attitude of gratitude. You start being thankful for the things that you're going to receive. You live by faith, not fear. Worry is a waste of time. You need to learn how to heal. You need to learn how to love yourself. There's a golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Well, that's the same applies to yourself. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. Treat others how you want to be treated. And in return, people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. Demand respect, give respect, and you'll give it back. And if you don't get it back, don't waste your time. Don't collect red flags, right? The second reading was, so basically there was somebody that was wasting your time. You're always the one reaching out, and they never reach out. Mind you, they're single, so this isn't a serious relationship, okay? This is somebody that, maybe you met or whatnot, or you're talking to, or, whatever the term is. It's nothing serious. And you're the one doing all the reaching out, and they're not reaching out. You said, you know what? You're stealing my peace, you're stealing my joy, you're wasting my time, so you need to let go, and you need to strengthen your bonds with yourself, with your friends, with your dog. I don't care. But stop worrying about him or her. Don't worry about them. All right? They're a waste of your time, and they're not worth it. In August, I gave a specific date. I want to say like August 23rd. I can't remember now, but it was August of this year. Somebody's going to invite you. It's either going to be your aunt or, like your best friend's going to say, hey, Aunt so-and-so. I don't care how it works, but it's going to be Aunt so-and-so. Okay, they're going to say, hey, let's go to Aunt so-and-so's because she's having a dinner party. It's a house party. Okay, I'm not sure how it can resonate any way you want. I mean, it could be a coworker. Hey, Aunt so-and-so is having, it's Aunt so-and-so, okay? It's having a house party in August. And there you're going to meet a divorce attorney. And y'all are going to hit it off, but you're not going to exchange numbers, none of that. You just had a really good evening. You're going to go home, you're going to think about it, it's going to make you really happy, but you're not going to stress about it because you've learned to love yourself and not worry so much about that. What's going to happen is going to happen because this thing was happening now. You're going to figure out how to let go, not take it personally, and move on, and learn how to just enjoy being with you. You have to enjoy being with you before you can be with anybody else. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's two whole people coming together and enhancing each other's life. Someone else is not supposed to fix you. You're supposed to already be fixed. And then you meet someone who's already fixed. And I know we all come with baggage, but that's where the work comes in. Okay, anyway, so it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna really make you happy, whatever. But you go on about your life. And like a week later, he reaches out, I'm guessing, to your aunt or something, somehow, and gets your information and sends you some flowers with a really pleasant letter. And it's going to bloom from there for whoever that resonates for. So that's the kind of the recap for the last 2 readings I've done. So let's see if we actually are still recording. Let me actually check here. Right on. But I'm almost at 8 minutes. Last time that's where it cut off. So let's see. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Love Singles, June 2020. What messages do we have, please? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Love Singles, June 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. See, that's the first card you got in the last reading. Reach out and touch space. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, June 2020, Love Singles. For Aquarius, I had to do theirs in 3 parts. It wasn't a 3-in-1 reading. It was literally 3 separate videos. So, that was annoying. But I couldn't even get y'all, like I said. Alright, one more shuffle. Cancer, Love Singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, June 2020. Open up. Okay, well that's easy. In order to heal, you have to open up about it. And you don't have to open up to anybody but you and your higher power, you, God, yourself. You've got to come out of denial. You got to open up your heart chakra. You got to be willing to take the good and the bad. And there's going to be the occasional, what's the word I'm looking for? Bump in the road, scrub. That's just the dating world, right? I mean, it is what it is, but you gotta be willing to accept that and laugh about it. I mean, don't invest. Everybody you meet, you don't have to meet like, this is the one. No, you can be in a dating relationship. There's a difference between dating and monogamously dating. When you're dating, you're not just dating one person. You're dating several to see who you click with because you're looking for that ultimate partner, that best friend, the one you can share everything with and they can share everything with you. I mean, that's just how it goes. You're looking for your best friend. And not everybody you meet is going to be that one, but they're that one for now. So when you're dating several. And then in that group, you might find one that you want to spend most of your time with. So you say, okay, now we're monogamously dating. I'm not dating anybody else, but we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're just dating each other. We've said, okay, out of all the people I've been dating, you're the one I want to hang out with the most. And then just live in the moment. Enjoy the ride. And it may not work out. You know, God bless the broken road, led me straight to you. I mean, they teach you something, they learn something, they teach you how to love. I mean, of all the heartache that we have, I still have some really good memories on every ex I have. You know, and that's where we get in trouble. We tend to forget the bad things, and we just focus on the good things. Well, once we heal from the bad things, and we know we're not going to go back because we know, okay, the bad outweighed the good. It's just what it boils down to, no matter how bad it was. You know, I mean, it's everybody's level of a bad relationship. It depends on their situation. But no matter how bad the relationship, the bad just outweighed the good. That's when it's time to go. We all know that. When you've tried, especially when you're the only one trying. Once the bad outweighs the good and you see there's no effort on their part, it's time to go. And once you heal from all that, whatever the situation was, then, and you're not worried about going back to them because you forget the bad stuff, right? Because you're focusing on the good stuff. You've got to focus on the bad stuff and heal from it. Once you've healed from that, then you can focus on all the good stuff and let your heart warm. And then let go of all the negativity and just move on. Just enjoy the good and let go of the bad. But you have to heal from the bad first. You got to open up your heart. Okay? All right. 3 cards. All right. Thank you. We got 2. Love abounds. Trust. Yep. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust the universe. Trust your intuition because it looks very much like a third eye. One more shuffle. Whoa. I said shuffle, but we're going to take that one I think there's 2 that slid out there. We're going to take those. Okay. I don't do reversals. Manifest, believe, and succeed. Okay. Going to set that up. Make sure we are still recording. See, I got like PTSD now. Okay, we are still recording. Okay, so love abounds, trust. So you need to trust your intuition. I mean, I say all the time, I joke. My picker is broke. I have a bad picker. And I joke because that's really a lie. Of every relationship I've ever been in, good or bad, because I've had some relationships, like I said, they were great. We didn't fight. We didn't break up angry. We just said, I love you, and, you know, it's rode its course, but I don't want to lose you as a friend. And they've been in my life, 13, 17 years. So, and very much in my life, very much part of my life and my children's lives. So, and that's great, right? I mean, that's healthy. So, but the bad relationships, and I've had some doozies, my friend, okay? If you want to sit down over a glass of wine, we can share some stories, right? So, just saying. Grab a glass of wine, meet me on the back porch. So, in the beginning, every single one, my intuition told me something wasn't right. The very first time I met them, however you met them, whether you met them at work, or you met them out with your girlfriends or your guy friends, whatever the situation is, you just met them, right? The very first instinct, that very first thought was, ooh, right? Like, I'm not even going to lie, okay? Here's a little secret for y'all to share to the world. Like a 5-year relationship, and 2 more after that, just actually letting go and healing and figuring out how to let it go. Because you can meet a soulmate and it not be now. It not be this lifetime. It's just not going to work. It's just whatever your definition of a soulmate is. Because I have friends that are soulmates, right? There's different levels of soulmates. So just because they're a soulmate doesn't mean that you have to be with them. It just, they're your soul circle. They're there to teach you a lesson. And sometimes, because our souls are so connected, It's really hard sometimes to let that go. So I ain't gonna lie. When I talk to you, I am talking to you from a place of true experience. So about 7 years of bullshit. 5 years of 100%, back and forth and ugly and, just nasty. It was a nasty relationship, okay? And then 2 years of we don't really see each other, but there's that occasional back and forth text messages and stuff because they get bored or something. And I let it happen repeatedly, okay? And finally one day I said, enough. Blocked, deleted, removed. If you still have their number in your phone, preaching right here, you still have their number in your phone, you haven't really let go, have you? Why do you need their number? If it's that ugly and that negative and you really are done, why do you have their number? Let me say it louder for the ones in the back. Why do you still have their contact information if you're really done? I had to do it with some friends too. It's not just relationships. Okay, so with that being said, okay, there's my dear little secret. Here's the worst part though. Alright, this guy actually, started stalking me, through my computer. He, put, some sort of backdoor thing. I had to get a whole new computer and shit. I had to send it to my brother. It was bad, okay? What's funny is the very first time I met this man, I met him at a bar. After a funeral, nonetheless. I was in no position. Met this man at the bar. And I knew that when I left the house, or left the bar, and on the way back to my house, I didn't want him to follow me. I was worried he was a stalker. So I started driving weird ways, making sure I wasn't being followed. And he wasn't that kind of stalker, but he was a virtual stalker, and my instincts knew it. Did I still go on that first date when he called me? Yes, I did. So, with that being said, you need to trust your intuition. Don't worry about your picker. You know the very first time you meet somebody. Meet him at work and your first instinct is, look, I don't like him. And then you get to know him well, I don't know, he seems like a nice guy. And I think that's how women end up with serial killers. I wonder it all the time. How do you not know? Right? Okay? Yeah, they knew. The very first time they met him, there was this hair in the back of your neck or this little churn in your stomach or just kind of like you smelled something bad, you just know it. Men, women, we just know. Okay, if you listen to your intuition. So, something I just picked better was no. You choose to pursue after your intuition, your instinct, your third eye told you no. That's on you. Right here, I'm preaching to myself. Okay? So, you need to open up, learn to trust your intuition, know when to say, nah, I'm done. I'm not talking to you. I'm not collecting red flags. It was nice meeting you. No, I don't want your number. No. I don't want your number, no. You can't, I won't give you mine. Just no. Okay, you just know. You know to say no. So when you figure this out, to trust your intuition, and you decide, okay, I'm going to start manifesting, and I'm going to believe and succeed that there is somebody out there for me, and that along the way I'm going to enjoy the ride. I'm going to follow my intuition. When someone is, some kind of special, and you know it, instead of being all butthurt about it, call your best friend and laugh about it. I don't even get me started on some of the most recent, I'm talking the past 2 weeks encounters I've had, okay? And I'm like, wow, okay. But instead of getting all mad and butthurt, no, they're gonna love me, I call my best friend and I laugh about it, and my best friend's on her way, and we're gonna go out. And I may or may not meet somebody. I may have, Waffle House after the bar closes and call it a damn day, but I'm going to have a story to tell because I'm okay with being by myself, okay? So when you get okay with being with you and you learn how to trust your intuition and you start manifesting what you do want, and what you want is a full life. And sometimes we get caught up on that full life includes marriage and kids. It doesn't have to include marriage and kids. I know that I came from a generation that's what was kind of inbred in us, from day one you were given a damn baby doll that wet itself that you had to feed and change the diaper. I didn't want those. I remember taking off the heads of my Barbie dolls with my brother and letting his G.I. Joe blow them up and stuff. But that's the generation you came from. So it took me a long time to get to the point where I was like, wait a minute, I'm whole according to what I find happiness in. I don't have to be unwhole because I am not whole compared to the generation that raised me. Does that make sense? You can't live your life based on everybody else's expectations. So you need to figure out what makes you happy. No, I don't care if your mama expected you to be a lawyer and married with 5 kids by the time you're 40. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't want to give you grandkids. That's whatever your happiness is. If it's just you and a dog and a good career and you travel and shit, right on, man. I mean, that's just how it rolls. So once you have figured out what makes you happy, what you picture your future like, and I hate to break it to you, but not everybody's meant to be married. Not everybody's meant to be married. Some people are happier unmarried. Some people just are not meant to be married. So, and I don't believe I'm one of those people who are meant to be married. And it was a long, hard struggle. I mean, I'm talking crying, screaming, but no matter how many times I open the Bible, there's some verse about happier unmarried. I'm talking since I was like 13 years old. Okay, I tried to get married. I think it was like probably not the shortest marriage in history. But yeah, it was nuts, okay? So, I've come to accept it, and I'm finally to a point where I'm happy, and I'm trusting my intuition. I'm just living my best life. And someone comes along and wants to share some of my time, and they're worth me sharing my time with, then right on, they've just enhanced my life, even if it's just for a time, a season. You know, some people just are not meant to be a lifetime. But you need to be okay with the ride. Okay? And you need to trust your intuition. And then when you figure out what your happiness is, what your future looks like to you, and you're okay with living this future, your best life on your own, when you become okay with you and you find out what your happiness is, because your happiness does not depend on somebody else, it depends on you. And then you start manifesting that. You will become whole, and you will find someone else who is whole. So, that is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Love singles, please like, share, and comment. We're going to go ahead and hop into Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising career, June 2020. Alright, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, career reading. Now, I realized that I not only pull extra messages and clarifications and advice cards, but I did your whole reading with just the love cards for the singles. So your message, the singles message has been weird. Like I said in the singles reading, you know, I did it twice before I did a full reading. And this time I ended up just using those cards. I felt like that was the message that you needed. So I just noticed that as soon as I was done recording, I went, holy crap, those are the only cards I used? Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, career. What messages do we have? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me. Answer me. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what's going on. Alright. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020. Career message. Next is going to be couples. One more shuffle, please. Down, down, do your thing, do your thing. Okay. Freedom! You're free to do what you choose. Amen. You have free will. You have dreams. You have goals. Usually, the dream that you had when you were 4 or 5 is the one that you were called to do. Because when we're young and we're innocent, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, we don't have any fear of anything. We think if this is what I want, this is what I'm going to be, right? We don't even worry about it. It's not even a concern. So usually 4 or 5, you know, you knew what you wanted to be. I mean, the true one. I mean, we all at some point wanted to be a superhero or a fire truck or something. But, you know, when I was 4, I knew what I wanted to be. I mean, I'm my veterinarian nurse, you know, I've been doing that for years. Okay, I mean, I absolutely love what I do. My life has taken a different path, but that has fulfilled me. And now I've chosen to, you know, change careers because life got weird. But I'm happy in that too. It's a new choice. So, with that being said also, you may have fulfilled your childhood dream. And now it's something else you want to do. You have that choice. Don't be afraid to pursue it. It may take some planning, some setting aside. I don't care if it's just 50 cents a freaking day you put aside to save for it. When you start manifesting, start working towards it, and start believing it, and start being grateful for what you're going to achieve, then things come in faster. When you stop stressing about it and actually start working towards it, things will change. You have the freedom to choose what you want to do. It's your life. It's my life, now or never. Okay, you know you want to finish it, right? We're not gonna live forever. Okay, 3 cards, please. For Cancer, Sun, and Rising, career. Thank you. Justice, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So this could be in the obvious things, a lawyer, a judge. You could be a probation officer. You could be, there's all kinds of, activist groups, volunteering, something, mission work. Whatever it is, it's about bringing what's fair and right to others who need your help. Protection and fairness. That's what you want to do. You want to make a difference. You have the freedom to do that. Alright. Oh no. School. Maybe you need to go back to school for it. We've got music. So, maybe you want to bring maybe some sort of music program back into a certain school. Maybe that's the justice you're looking for. You want to become an activist for, music and school, some sort of arts program. Okay. We have, you're on the right path. Counseling. Okay. So maybe some of this fairness and protection is about counseling, about working with, an abused spouse program, whether, you're male or female, because it's on both sides. So, or maybe it's working as a school counselor. Career counselor. And maybe you actually do counseling through music, because music is amazingly healing. Okay? But there's several options here. You could be a Libra, and you want to become a music teacher. Or it's a special music school that you want to be a counselor in. But you have the freedom to choose what you want to do. And you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So whatever this goal is, whether you have to go back to school, and maybe this is about you going back to school because you want to become a music teacher. Or you want to pursue your career in music. Maybe you feel like something unjust was done to you and you didn't have this opportunity. And now you have the opportunity to fix it for yourself. And you're on the right path, and maybe you've been doing this by going to counseling. It could be that the courts, through counseling, got you back into school, or maybe you won a lawsuit or something, but because counsel, justice, the judge, this would be, the lawyer, so you're on the right path. Or maybe you are thinking, oh, I get it. And then it's all a different scenario, this could resonate different ways, okay? So even though I'm going maybe, these are all different options. This is a general reading. So let me know down in the comments below if any of this resonates. But it could be that, because your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So this could be you, like I said, going in as an activist because of counseling. So judge, lawyer, you are getting, a lawyer for this, the school. You're going after them. You're going after the school to get justice, whether it's for them, because it doesn't seem like it's, like I said, this is for others, to others. This isn't about you. So you could be getting counseling and counseling others on how you're going to be an activist for this school, this music class or whatever. It's saying you're on the right path, you have the right freedom. So, I mean, there's several different scenarios here that's going on here. So, like I said, I'd love to hear down in the comments down below. Let me relight another incense here real fast, my friends. I'm going to do extra messages and clarifications for you. One second, sorry. You're going to see me lean over. I have not done my hair. I'm still in my PJs. No judgment. Okay. Alright, Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. June 2020. Extra messages and clarifications. Career. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. Career, extra messages and clarifications. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. One more shuffle. No, I didn't like that one at all. I really like these cards a lot. Okay. Unexpected money. So yeah, some of you have gotten some money that gives you the freedom to go after this justice that you want. Or maybe you have gotten some unexpected money and you're actually donating some of this money to this music school program because you don't think it's fair that it's getting canceled because they want to put, money towards football or whatever. So, and 7, 8, 9, so maybe this happens in September. So, school starts August. So September is when you're like, ooh, and you happen to get this money. So you're like, you know what? No. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So that's a possibility. But whatever it is, the unexpected money gives you the freedoms to go after whatever this justice that you are. And it's saying you're on the right path. Just keep doing what you're doing. Explanation and clarification. I think you see the court. A rich man and the court. So, like I said, then the court is right there on justice. So you maybe have gone to, like I said, I think maybe you went to court. You sued whoever this rich person was, this rich man. It's a masculine energy. Don't get so caught up in feminine masculine. But this rich person here, it doesn't necessarily have to be a rich person, but this person got some money, right? Or this institution, is that the right word? Whatever, the company or whatever, you took them to court. You got a lawyer, you took them to court, you went after justice for them, and you said, maybe this is a class action lawsuit. Whatever it is, you've gotten some money from it. Or maybe you took someone to court and you've got the money, you won the money, so now it gives the freedom to go after this school, music class or whatever. Oh. We have marriage and sad news. So maybe some of you got a divorce. The sad news is the divorce. You got a divorce. You went to court, and you got some. Your lawyer got you some good money from this divorce. Okay, I'm not seeing any kids involved, but there could be. But you got some good money in this divorce, and this money is giving you the freedom to go after what you want. Maybe go back to school. Maybe all you've been is a spouse, a house spouse. It's all you've done. They work, you stay home. Maybe you raise the kids. It's all you did. Male, female, and it happens both ways these days. So now's your opportunity to go back to school. I could have been a lawyer. Was it Mrs. Goldberg? Well, now go be a lawyer. Or a school teacher or whatever. You just, you're on the right path. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think the sad news was a divorce. And this divorce changed your path, and you got some unexpected money from it. See, big luck, lucky break, hope, big water. I mean, yeah, future looks good for you. Whoa, okay, whoa. Stop it. We're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, his thoughts are, and this, when it says his thoughts, specifically a male, it's his thoughts. It's his thoughts, grief and sorrow. It's sad about the death, but and here's your card, the Chariot, the Cancer card, but it's time for a change. It is what it is. Divorce is divorce. They weren't the right person for you, and this divorce is a gift. So I know you're sad right now, maybe, and I know they're sad. I don't know why I'm shuffling. I know they're sad, but it's a gift. It gives you freedom. It's time. You got some unexpected money, See, look, a gift. There is a small child. Yes, there is a child involved. Funeral, death. Yeah, but it's time for a change. But it's a gift. And this is a sign of Scorpio, so I think it's a Scorpio child. The funeral is death card, and it's not literal death. So nobody start freaking out on me. So this Scorpio child was a gift to you. Even though, yeah, thank you, I'm sorry if we didn't work out. I'm sorry our marriage didn't work out. But you gave me my child. It's a gift. Thank you very much. You got a little bit more money than you expected. And I'm not talking child support here. I don't want to hear, well, child support. No, I don't want to hear it. I'm talking you got some unexpected money. You did go through divorce. It was sad news, but you got a child from it. An unexpected child, a small gift. A Scorpio child, I believe. Whoa, okay. Main male. Maybe it's a little boy. But lots of money, yeah. Whoever this is you took to court, the money just came flowing in. Or maybe it could be an inheritance. But this money is what, maybe you've been wanting a divorce for a while. This has been not such a great relationship. Because they don't look too happy in this, He looks like he's bitching and she's kind of covering her heart, looking away. Doesn't look too happy. Not necessarily abusive, but not happy. But you've been done a while. And this unexpected money, this inheritance, gave you that opportunity to get the divorce, to go back to school, to raise your child. And that child is a gift. You're like, thanks, but I'm done. You can have your visitations, and that's that. And they know this. That's why it says his thoughts. Mind you, it's a masculine energy. So whatever your relationship dynamics are, I have no idea. But the masculine energy in the relationship is very sorry, but knows. Yeah, they have murky thoughts. They're sad about it. They have grief and sorrow about the divorce, but they know. They know. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Maybe you met them through your mother-in-law or aunt or something. Ironically, a journey card was in its reverse. So yes, the relationship was bound to not go anywhere from the get-go. Grief and sorrow, they just stole your joy. It felt like a prison. A short illness is usually about depression. That's in reverse. So you were happy before you met them. I'm sorry, and if this is cross-watchers watching this, I'm sorry. They were happy before they met you. And now they're happy that they left you. You gave them what they needed. A child, and life experience. They came across, some money. Advice, please. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, June 2020, career. They came across some money, an inheritance, or a lawsuit or something. Or they worked their ass off, and they said, yeah, I'm done. Bye, Felicia. So if you're a cross-watcher, I'm really sorry. Don't get butt hurt. It just is what it is. And but if you're not a cross-watcher, that's exactly how you feel. You're like, you know what? I was happy before I met you. I'm happy without you. My life was good without before I met you. You're good. You got, you got your child. You got your justice. You got your money, and now you're able to pursue the dreams that you want to pursue. Change your career. Go back to school. Start having the freedom because you have the money. You don't have to work full time. So you start, doing the volunteering that you really love to do, and the, activist, be the activist you want to be. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020 advice. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and through me. Career, June 2020, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Cancer. One more shuffle. Let's see what advice we have for you for Cancer career. Or maybe you get a new job offer that just brings you a shit ton of money, and it's in a, job that you want. So, you know what? You got divorced, you moved. I mean, you're just, like I said, you're happy without him, you're happy before him, you're happy after him. You got this promotion, whatever. I mean, that's awesome. All right. Live your bliss. A to the men. Live your bliss. Your freedom. Live your bliss. You're happy. Yeah, it was sad news, but whatever. I was happy before I met you. I'm happy without you. My life's going where it needs to go. They can have all the murky thoughts they want. That's fine. Live your bliss. Do you, boo. Okay? Advice. Thank you. Appreciate your talent. Yes. See, someone else is appreciating your talent. That's why you got this job or you got this promotion. Okay? Or you got, like I said, you came across an inheritance and you're going after a new career. Appreciate your talents. So you know what? You now have the opportunity. You now have the freedom to pursue this. So appreciate your talents. I mean, it's almost a kick in the universe's face when you don't use the talents they gave you. All right, advice. Abundance is your right. Yeah, see? So you know what? I am going to be abundant. And I'm not talking, it doesn't have to be money abundance, even though that indicates that there's some money coming your way, my dear Cancer friends. Okay, one way or the other. Promotion, inheritance, lawsuit, I don't know. But some money's coming your way. It's giving you the freedom to go after your happiness, your joy, to live your bliss. Appreciating your talents. Using your talents to live your life and pursue the justice that you want to pursue. This passion that you have. Knowing that this is your right. You were given these talents for a reason in order to pursue them. And this is not a solo journey. I mean, this is about being where we need to be so the universe can use us to help others. And then He gave us these talents so we could use them to help others. And the abundance you will feel in your soul, in your heart, is worth more than the money. Don't get me wrong, money is great because that's the kind of society we live in. Money makes the world go round. But I'm talking spiritual bliss. I mean, this is an awesome opportunity, Cancer. I'm so super excited for you. Whoa, okay. Let go of the ego. Okay, see the murky thoughts, let go of the ego. Your ego is going to tell you, well, I'm just a little fish in a big old pond. What difference am I going to make? Well, that's, devil or angel. That's that conversation that you hear in your ear, which damn well you're not supposed to listen to. That's negativity trying to keep you down. You need to remember this is your right. These talents were given to you for a reason. The universe doesn't want us to be unhappy. I mean, if you have if you have a child and you're a mother, you're a father, or you have a mother or a father, you don't want your child to be unhappy. They don't want you. Your parents don't want you to be unhappy. They truly, truly, truly want you to live your bliss. And it's not work if you love what you do. Appreciate your talents, using your talents to live your life, knowing that this was given to you, these talents were given to you, for your abundance is your right. You finally have that opportunity. Your parents want you to live that way. You want your kids to live that way. Well, the universe is your parent. Jesus, God, whoever your higher power is, they want you to be happy. But in turn, they want you to help others along the way. The universe wants you to be where they need you to be, to help others along this journey. That's the whole thing, the whole point. And you're going to be able to do all of that if you don't listen to your own negativity. Don't listen to that little devil in your ear. Express your feelings. Don't be afraid to tell the universe, holy shit, I'm scared. Get ready to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. But it's okay. Tell people how you feel. Express your feelings. Express what it is that you're going through. Talk about it. Because guess what? I promise you, someone else knows exactly how you feel. And you need to talk about it. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. Don't hold it in. Let go of the murky thoughts by expressing it. Whoa, negative. Yep, journey within. So let go of the ego. You need to go inside yourself and find your strength. Find your talents. Know that this abundance is your right. Journey within and express these feelings out. Maybe you've got some repressed way deep down that you need to journey within. You need to pull these feelings out so that you can let go of the ego. So you can let go of these negative thoughts. So you can go ahead and say, you know what, it's about time. You know, I deserve to go back to school. I do have some talents. I do deserve to live my best life. And along the way, and I know what I want to do, and this, it means helping others. Music, school, justice. I mean, this is your right. It's about time. You've lived the journey you've journeyed already. You've made this one journey, and you are where you're supposed to be now. So journey within and dig up those feelings deep down so you can let go of that ego and you can pursue this next journey in your life, this next step, this forward movement. I mean, this is exciting. I'm really happy for you. I'd love to hear down in the comments below. Like, share, and comment. Okay, now is going to be love couples. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is love couples. If you are messing with somebody, if you are dating monogamously, if you are married, engaged, living together, this is for you. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, and Rising, June 2020, love couples. What messages do we have, please? For Cancer, Sun, and Rising, June 2020, love couples. Thank you, Spirits. Thanks for being here. Thank you for speaking to me and to me. Cancer, Sun, and Rising, June 2020, love couples. Remember, like, subscribe, and share, my friends. Okay, one more shuffle. I feel like one more. Much better. We have helpless and hopeless. Oh no. This is not good. This could either be the way you're feeling or the way they're feeling in this relationship. They're like, you know, either you or them. It's like, there's no hope in this relationship. I can't work on this relationship. I can't fix this anymore. I've tried. I've put everything into it I can. It's helpless and it's hopeless. I'm sorry. So, ouch. Let me get some more cards for that. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Alright, what we got for you? Balance, manifest, and the chakral chakra. And the chakral chakra is I want. It's about your reproductive organs. It's water, and the color is orange. Orange. But this relationship isn't balanced. It's just not. And with the chakral chakra being here about reproductive, this could be not about the relationship itself. This could be about wanting children. And maybe one or both of you are having issues in that department. There's something going on, and maybe you've tried everything. And you feel helpless and hopeless. It's like there's just no hope. And it's about a balance. You want to manifest this kid so much, this child so much. And I get it. There's got to be some sort of balance. And maybe you and your partner aren't seeing eye to eye right now. There's not a balance. This is actually causing disharmony within your relationship because you want this so bad. Or maybe they want this so bad. Could be, and it could be vice versa. Remember that. And it's just so helpless and hopeless. I mean, they're just, you or them are just covered in despair because you want this child so bad. And maybe they don't want kids at all. Maybe this isn't even about trying to have kids. You want children and they do not. And this is killing you. And you're like, man, is that something I can live with? Maybe, you guys aren't married yet. And you're trying to decide, man, is that something I can live with? You're like, I don't think it is. But if this is actually about trying to produce a child and you cannot, you guys have got to sit down and come to an agreement. Adoption is always an option. And sometimes we want something that the universe just doesn't have planned for us. And I know that hurts because there's been a few things that the universe said no to me on. And I had to learn to be okay with that. You need to talk to your partner. You have to be in this together. Are you going to let this want, because you want a child so bad, you want it so bad, are you going to let that destroy the relationship that you have now too? It's up to you. Maybe it's them who can't have kids, and you are really thinking about, let me find someone who can. Because they're feeling helpless and hopeless. Maybe they're lashing out at you, and it's getting ugly in your relationship. I mean, you gotta find some sort of balance. Maybe you need to go to counseling. I mean, this is a decision you need to make. Are you willing to let your relationship fall apart because you can't deal with the fact that maybe you're not meant to right now? Maybe you're not meant to have kids. And if this is about someone that you're with that doesn't want kids and you want it, that's a decision you need to make. You need to decide, am I willing to pursue this relationship even though they do not want kids? Is that something I can live with? And you're like, I love them so much, but I feel helpless and hopeless. I'm meant to have a kid. I just know it. And that's fine, because sometimes we just know it. There's a difference between I want and I know. So I get it. You're in a bad stuff because you love the person you're with, but you're like, man, could I really live with not having kids? Is this relationship worth it? And that's a decision you're going to have to decide. And I'm sorry, ouch. Let's get some extra messages and clarification, please, for love couples, Cancer, Sun, and Rising, June 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me through Cancer, Sun, and Rising, love couples. Extra messages and clarifications, June 2020. One more shuffle. I lied. Another one. Okay. I know it's tough. I feel it. I'm so sorry. Let's see. A journey. Yeah. This is 10 is completion. 10 is all about completion of cycles. So something needs to come to an end. It's time for a new journey. And whether that's with this person without the children, whether this is without the person and you go on your own to meet somebody else, but something has got to end. You've either got to decide that your relationship is worth fixing, and that either means you got to let go of this want and trust the universe. When it's time, it will happen. Miracles happen every day. I don't care what the doctors say. It's meant to be. It will happen. Adoption is an option, and I know you're thinking, I don't got that kind of money. Well, you know what? If it's meant to be, it will happen without you forcing it to happen. Because if you have to force it, maybe it's not meant to be, and that applies in your relationship too. So you've got to let go of something. You've got to make a decision. You've got to balance it out. Something's got to go so you can start this new journey. Yes, it's hard. It's not fair. I hear you. But you're going to have to make that decision. You're going to have to let something go. Can't have both right now. I'm not saying forever, just right now. Okay, well that was fast. And this one too, I see you. Okay. A meeting, lots of money, thievery, marriage. Somebody is starting to call you a gold digger. You met this person, they had lots of money, things are going well, now you're wanting a child. Maybe you said, I didn't want a child in the beginning of this relationship. Maybe you didn't. I get that things change. When you said it, you meant it. But now you're wanting a child, and now they're like all angry at you. And they're saying, no, you just want my money. I mean, they're accusing you of stealing from them. No, you just want my money. You just want to make sure that, I mean, maybe they're being that kind of a dick. I mean, I don't know. So, that's where you're at. You're changed your mind. So, and they're being mean about it. Like I said, something's got to go. If you want kids, and I'm sorry if you're married. Not all marriages work out. That's just the life. And you changed your mind. And they're mad about it. But they're being mean about it. And if they can't understand that, that you're not doing this because you want their money, you love them, you want a child with them, you want a child of your own, I'm sorry I changed my mind. They can't understand that, then it's time to go. And I'm not saying you have to leave them forever. People reconcile all the time. But it's time to go. You've got to leave it behind. I don't care how bad it hurts. I know it feels helpless, but I love you. No, that's not what I want. Well, if they don't want to hear it, they're not going to hear it. Somebody else, don't let someone, if you want a child, don't let someone steal your money lying to you about helping you adopt a child. Don't lose your money, or it doesn't even have to be about, the newest, greatest, fertility drugs. You need to be real careful about that. And maybe that's the argument. Maybe it has nothing to do with about the child itself. It could mean that you wanted this so bad that you've thrown so much money away. And it's just, he's like, man, they're just stealing our money. It's stealing the joy from a relationship. So either which way, you've got to make a decision. You've got to let something go. You've got to complete one cycle so you can start a new one. And I know, it's easier said than done. Our feelings are pretty, intense sometimes. Alright, advice for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, love relationships. For somebody, maybe you are pregnant and they're trying to claim, I can't have babies. And you're going, well, then it's a miracle. Can I give a hallelujah amen? Because I know I've been faithful. So maybe that's what's going on right now. I don't know. Okay, advice for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, love relationships. Advice, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for speaking to me, through me. Advice, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, June 2020, love relationships. One more shuffle. And it was good. Okay. Let's see. Be yourself. Don't change who you are in your dreams and your hopes. Be yourself. So whoever this is for that's, wants kids and the partner you're with doesn't want kids, don't change who you are for them. And the same thing, if you've changed your mind after you've gotten married, it happens. Be yourself. Don't push that aside. You need to make a decision. What's more important to you? Suppressing something that will make you depressed and eat you alive inside? Or going, I love you, but if you can't come to an agreement, then it was fun. I want a child, and you don't want one, so I guess, we're not meant to be. I'm sorry. And, and the fact that you be yourself and you walk away doesn't mean that they won't come around and go, holy shit. Okay, but be careful that they're not telling you what you want to hear and stealing your joy back from you. Okay? So make sure you're yourself. Don't give up your own hopes and dreams. Okay, this one's never judge another. So Maybe you're the one who is getting upset and angry. Maybe you're the one who doesn't want kids. And they change their mind, and you're the one judging them. Or, I'm guilty of it, judging a situation. Not judging a person, but judging a situation, right? When you've never been there, you've never lived that, you don't know what it's like, and you judge the situation. And then later, that same damn situation comes back and bites you in your ass, like, ooh, okay, I should have never judged that situation. Okay? So maybe this is a karmic lesson for you. Maybe you judged a situation incorrectly. And now the universe is going, oh, okay, here you go. Sometimes that happens. Maybe you haven't judged another yet. Maybe, it's saying don't judge your partner. Just don't. Don't be yourself. Don't judge anybody else. They're doing the best they can, living the life they can. Everybody's still growing up. Okay? I mean, depending on what age you are, you're really growing up. A lot of life is going to happen. Just be yourself and don't judge anybody else. Don't judge someone else. And appreciate your talents. That is a big, 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 big importance in life. Your talents were given to you for a reason to be used for good, not for evil. So be yourself. Use your talents. Don't judge somebody else. This is all about being yourself and knowing what you have to give in this relationship, what you have to give in life. You need to appreciate what you have, appreciate your talents, be yourself, and just never judge another. I mean, that's pretty simple. Whoa! Yeah. All right. Make each day count. Give without expectations. Have an attitude of gratitude. Okay? So this right here is all about you. You need to take care of you. You need to take care of your emotions and your thoughts. You need to appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have to give. The talents that were given to you. You need to give without expectation. So just be yourself. Make each day count. Just go out there and do it. Have an attitude of gratitude. Go out there and say, I'm going to give my best. I'm not expecting anything in return. When the universe wants me to have a child, if the universe wants me to have a child, I will. If you decide to leave this person that you're with, you're just going out there and saying, you know what? I'm going to make each day count. I'm just going to live my best life. I'm appreciative for what I have. I am who I am. Look at these talents I have, and I will never judge another situation without knowing it again. Okay? I mean, this, like I said, I feel like this right here is something that you're having to go through, a lesson that you've had to learn because you did that. We were all guilty of it. Nobody's not guilty of it. We've all judged the situation. But the universe says, I really need you to learn this situation. Okay? And maybe this could be about you suddenly understanding what a parent went through or something. Or a sister or a sibling. I don't know. Brother or whatever. But yeah, so I know this is tough. I am really, really sorry. I really am sorry. Okay? You're going to let something go. So you have to make a decision. And that's going to hurt. And I get it. But a new journey will begin. And things will get better. And you will get where you need to be. Because everything happens for a reason. But you need to have an attitude of gratitude and make each day count. And just give the best you there is. Just be you and appreciate your talent. Show the world your talents. And that talent might be just picking yourself up by your damn bootstraps. Okay? That's awesome. Alright, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I love you guys very much. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And let me know if this resonates. Mwah! Later.